Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm back with another good one. This is part one. It's 3:13 in the morning, right? While you are resting and sleep, I'm up thinking about knowledge. I'm up thinking about knowledge. I'm up thinking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It was the title was too big for me to fit wisdom and understanding, but I'm up thinking about knowledge because have knowledge has been blessed upon me from the Alpha Omega, the Creator and everything in yourself. That's right, from Himself. When He's robbing with you, when He loves you, He will bless you with knowledge. He will bless you with understanding of spirituality, of insight, a deep, deep, deep insight of spirituality. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, He will bless you. Why is I'm up? Why is I'm up talking about this? This is a topic that I'm bringing up is because it's going to back up what the Alpha Omega told me when I was resting just a few hours ago. That's right. And what I mean by that, He specifically I kept going over images and thoughts with this side of my mind, what I need to talk about, right? And what I need to talk about is part two of what? Now I'm giving you information about my topic, what I'm about to talk about, right? Or what I've been inspired to talk about, to continue on talking about this is what? The past is a ghost. The future is a dream, and the present is the here and now. This is what He told me to talk about. But He told me to talk about it from another different point of view. And I'm going to talk about it from another different point of view. But I'm not going to get onto that topic until later on, until after I finish this topic. All right? Why am I talking about this topic? Why this topic is really, really important for me is why, because while you are sleeping and resting, now I'm not saying all, but I'm just saying a selective few. While you are sleeping and resting, I'm up thinking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and thinking about strategies on how to get the whole mankind into worshiping the Alpha Omega, the Creator and everything existing, the Supreme Being. But specifically, this is geared towards the most hated of all civilization is Able descendants. That's right. It's Able descendants. Able descendants are the most hated and the most disrespected amongst all civilization in existence. And it's been like that since mankind. It's been like that since mankind of Able descendants. And you pretty much know whose Able descendants are. That's over here in the West Hemisphere. Able descendants. It's the direct descendants of Able. And I'm talking about spirituality. Of course, our blood been alternated. Everything about us been alternated. But that spirit and that spirituality can never be alternated. How you doing? Hello. That spirit that you have can never be alternated. The only one that can be alternated is the Supreme Being, the Alpha Omega, the Creator and everything existing. How you doing, Keisha? How you doing, Kate? How you doing? How you doing, Goat? How you doing? Yeah, you a big shout out. How you doing? So, we're going to deal with this in scriptures. The inspiration and the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding can be backed up by scriptures. And it can basically give you an understanding on your visions and your thoughts. If and when the Creator do bless you. When He do bless you. I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes. So, for all those that's coming in, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you are new to this screen, thank you so much. And new to this topic and new to this channel, I thank you so much for coming in. You came into the best with the help of the Alpha Omega channel that's on YouTube. That's right. How you doing? Hello, good morning. How you doing? Yes. So, I'm going to get into scriptures. And when I get into scriptures, I'm going to explain why I said and made this topic the way I made this topic. While you are sleeping and resting, I'm up thinking about what? I'm up thinking about having motion and movement, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and bringing us out of darkness into the light, and bringing us and giving the tools, right? The resources and everything that the future need to bridge the gap between this life and the next. This is an actually true fact, yes. I drop the information on them, they pick it up, they utilize it, and then they take it from there. And I'm talking about the youth. I'm talking about these names, these derogatory names that they are being called YNs, shooters, demons, and everything else. These are derogatory. And when you have these names start to sit upon you, and what it does, it descend upon you, so you cannot, what? Ascend with mind, body, soul beyond this physical life. That's for the future. And I call them the future because they are the future. They bridge the gap and have the talents, benefits to get us to the next thing in life. They do. They have it. They have it. They just need to harvest it and bring it out. And somebody need to tell them and to preach to them and tell them the information and the benefits that they have to bridge the gap for themselves, their family, and the whole civilization of mankind. This is an actually true fact, yes. So this is, I can't sleep. I can't rest. I rest and sleep, but at a certain time I gotta get up. I have to be active. I have to be motion and movement upon my mind, body, and soul that I have to give to you. And what do I have to give to you? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, balance, justice, culture, equality, all of this good stuff that if you say it and not adapt it upon your life, it means nothing. It's just words. You have to practice it. You have to eat it. You have to be next to it. You have to live it. All of those great qualifications of a human being, we have to move about it on who we are. This is an actual true fact. Yes. Yes. So let's get into scriptures. Let's get into scriptures. Let's get into scriptures. What scripture says, right? This is chapter 3, 9, verse 4, 2. This is chapter 39, verse 42. I'm going to read it in Arabic, okay? Read it in Arabic. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله وفى أنفسه موتها والتي لم تمت في منامها فيمسكم التي قضى عليها موتها ويرسل أخرى إلى أجل مسمى Inna fi dalika la ayati li qaumin yat yatafakkurun. And the Creator says, it is the Almighty that takes your soul of men at death, and those that die not, he takes during sleep. Those to whom he hath passed the decree of death, he keeps back from returning to this life. But the rest he sends to their bodies for a term appointed. Really, these are signs for those who reflect. Check this out. Let me give some of the commentary, okay? The mystery of life and death, sleep and dreams is fascinating, on which is the solution and perhaps beyond the key of man. A vast mass of immortality and psychologically literature has grown up about it, but the simple and truth doctrine is laid down here in a few words. In death we surrender our physical life, but our soul does not die. It goes back to a plane of existence in which it is more conscious of the reality of the spiritual world. The Almighty takes the soul. What is sleep? As far as animal life is concerned, it is the working of the nerve system through other animals' functions such as digestion, growth, and circulation of the blood continues, possibly at a different pace. It is the response of the nerve system. In this respect, it is common to man and animal, and perhaps even to plants. Plants have a nervous system. The mental process and certainly are also suppressed in sleep, except that in normal dreams there is a melody of recollections which offer presence and consciousness, right? So we're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there, right? So there's certain things that we need to say here, right? You sleep. Sleep is sleep, and your rest is a divine gift from up above, a divine gift. As a human being is the very divine gift which he blessed upon mankind, right? That's resting and sleep, what they call sleep, but it's resting, right? That lets you know, that separates you from the Alpha Omega and from you. Remember, I told you that he created you and duplicated mankind in his image. In his image that he's talking about, I'm not talking about the head, the eyes, the feet, and nose. I'm not talking about the hands and the feet. I'm not talking about that. The image that he's talking about is that spirit, which is him and he is it, which has no beginning and end. That spirit has no beginning and end. Has no beginning and end. It is him. It's an actually true fact. So what he did, he duplicated himself and created you. So what he did was he also placed limitation upon you. Limitation upon himself. He separated a piece of himself from himself and then placed limitation upon himself. Do you understand that? And you are him and he is you. This is all big facts. This is all big facts. And on this channel, you will get all of the knowledge of spirituality. You will get all the knowledge of you. You will get all the knowledge and define who you are on this channel. Right? Which is really, really important. Right? And you will have what? And you will have a piece of the future, the piece of the beyond, the piece of the present, the peace of the experience, the peace of the promise, and the peace of the past, which is all inside of you. Once you are robbing out with him and follow what his instructions, which is inside your inner thoughts, and then he place premonitional dreams as you rest and everything else, so that you can go forth and help other creatures out in a time of need. So rest and sleep is a divine gift, but it's a twin brother of death, because in this very state, your spirit and everything else don't have to return back to your body. Your spirit is travel, your soul don't. Your spirit travel, your soul don't. Your soul has the experience based upon this physical world. It travels about because you travels about. Right? And this is an actual true fact. So if you have a dream of the past and the present right here, but you don't have the dream of the future, your soul gives you a piece of what's to be promised to you in that state. That's right. Let's give it up. Yes. So it's really, really important, because it's to rest, because you gain spiritual insight, spiritual knowledge, so that you can share with your audience, so that you can share with the people, so you can share with everybody that needs the vibe and understanding of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. That's right, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm only the interpreter. I am the interpreter. And thank you so much for viewing me. And thank you so much for sharing and liking all of this dope content and information. Can you pray for my friend? He's in the hospital and say, okay, GOAT. Okay, GOAT. I will pray for him. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Oh, Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything in existence. I have a viewer, I have a follower by the name of GOAT. His friend or her friend is in the hospital facing a very difficult time in their life. If it be in your wisdom, if it be in your power, if it be in your gift, or Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything in existence, can you bring a little relief to them? If it be in your will, all the creator and everything in existence, I want to thank you so much for blessing us with insight, with intelligence, with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And based on our experience, we gain the direction where you want us to be in this life. Oh, the creator and everything in existence, the Alpha, Omega, the supreme being. Yes, we want to thank you. We want to pray to you and worship in you. Oh, the creator and everything in existence. Thank you so much for answering our prayers. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you so much for providing for us food, clothes, and a roof over our head. Without you, we would be nothing. Oh, Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything existing. With GOAT friend in the hospital, can you please, in your infinite wisdom, in your infinite wisdom, in your understanding, in your knowledge, please, Alpha, Omega, bring a little relief to them. I mean, yes, I mean. So this is the importance. This is the importance that we must do, right? Is understanding who we are. And listen, hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell, because I'm about to go live right now. You welcome. You welcome, GOAT. You welcome, GOAT. You welcome. You welcome. So, hit the notification bell. So, what I want to tell you is that I'm the interpreter. I'm only the interpreter, right? blessed with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and experience, coming from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. But before I get into this, I want to read this to you, okay? This was dope. I'm going to read it in Arabic. And this, I picked this to mean me. I feel it all through my mind, body, and soul, what I'm about to read, right? It says, either arada lahu bi abdi khay an zahada hu fi dunya dunya. Dunya means of this world. Dunya means of this world. This beginning and end, the earth. It's called dunya. That's what he said in the Arabic, right? Wa fakaha hu fi dani wa basarahu u yu bahawa man u tiyahuna faqad u tiya khayrad dunya again wal khirat. And he said, when the Almighty wishes one of his servants good fortune, he makes him reluctant towards this dunya, the world, which is mortal. He said the world is mortal, which means has a beginning and end. He make him reluctant towards it. The world become reluctant towards him. He don't want to be a part of this world. The world don't want to be a part of him. So he makes the world reluctant towards the mortal. The world's mortal, not immortal. Mortal, meaning it has a beginning and end. Meaning that it's going to die, right? The world, right? Mortal world. Knowledgeable about straight path, about ways of life, about spirituality. It's called the ghaib. He make him knowledgeable about it. In this life and in the next, he makes him knowledgeable about it. The more you are knowledgeable about it, the more you become reluctant towards this world, because you know exactly what this world about. And it's called, in Arabic, it's called what? It's called dunya in Arabic, right? He make you reluctant towards everything. Nothing will bother you, right? And perspective towards this world, which means knowledgeable about this way of life and perspective towards this world. Anyone provided with these characteristics has been granted fortune in the life of this world and the hereafter. That's right. Give it up for the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, that has inspired me in you, because you are watching me for what? To be what? To be reluctant towards anything, fame, fortune, and riches. Life says to scribe, life's coming to action to do away with that and to lift you up and to do what? And to bring others with you into worshiping him in this life and the next. Those are big shots right there. Yes, those are big shots. So this is the reason why I can't sleep, I can't rest, because I'm constantly, inside of me is constantly not resting, because I need to know what I need to do with his help on how to help us as a people, as a civilization, as human beings, white, black, Spanish, all of us, against this sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset that's taking countless of us to the afterlife. This is an actual true fact. Yes. Yes. So while you are resting and sleeping, I'm up thinking with his power and permission and understanding our motion and movement. That's right. So you guys, this is part one. You guys have an amazing, amazing Monday. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace. Peace, 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 peace.